Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Will Luna perform a dirty sex trick soon? Spoilers for Tuesday, August 19th, 2025's episode of The Bold, and the beautiful hint at a potentially very fantastic day for Luna, but a disastrous day for Elektra. Like her father's recovery 3 years previously, when Lee Finnegan did the same with John Finnegan, Luna Nozawa's miraculous recovery from being shot and rendered unconscious and being nursed back to health in Lee's apartment is equally remarkable. Even though Luna is prepared for a celebration, her grandmothers do not want her to attend. Because Luna is still as insane and naive as ever and believes that she can get what she wants by using a few tactics, she goes anyhow. She may not have any plans to murder this time, but she most definitely wasn't a model citizen when she awoke from her coma. What if Luna was responsible for the chaos that occurred at a beach house art school for 4-year-olds last month, where 3 people were shot? This time, all Luna wants is sex, and she mistakenly believes that by simply dressing up and showing up at a party, she will have it. The girl watches as everything she desires occurs while Sheila Carter and Lee desperately search for Luna. She knows that Will Spencer and Elektra Forrester are organizing a spectacular night, so Luna wants to be a part of it. Luna poisoned Tom Starr the last time she went to a big night at Il Giardino, which started the whole catastrophe in her life. And she did it with pharmaceuticals. Doesn't Luna have a thorough understanding of how to utilize drugs to coerce a man into having sex? Is a massive case of mistaken identity on the horizon? It doesn't appear that Elektra's big night would go as she had anticipated. Rather than waiting for Will's party to lose her virginity, perhaps the couch in the design office would have been a better option. Indeed, Luna is going to complicate everything greatly. More secrets and twists as Thomas and Grace intertwine? According to spoilers on The Bold and the beautiful, Thomas Forrester will return. Though there are no hints regarding his comeback plot, Grace Buckingham might be involved. Perhaps Paris Buckingham is the target of Reese Buckingham's debtors anyhow? Let's discuss the options after you finish reading. Thomas will make a comeback for fans. His storyline specifics are still unknown. There are a few options though. It might just be to go to Taylor Hayes' wedding. But there might be drama now that Rich Forrester has promised Brooke Logan. When Thomas finds out that Luna Nozawa is still alive, he might also return. To ensure Steffi Forrester Finnegan's safety or to deal with Luna directly, the man may choose to return to Los Angeles. Additionally, Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton are getting married soon. Whether Paris Buckingham and Thomas will be back is not mentioned. It would make sense for them to return together since they are getting married, particularly if it's for the wedding of Taylor and Ridge. No information has been released on Paris and Thomas's homecoming though. I wonder if Grace's plan is to blame for that. Bradley Bell, the executive producer and lead writer, stated in an interview a few years ago that his father told him that a solid tale should endure at least 8 months. I can't even recall the year or the person I was interviewed by. But I do remember saying that, and I remember not agreeing with it. Going on, it appears that Grace was exposed for a soap opera rather quickly. That indicates to me that her story is not yet complete. Grace might not be incarcerated for very long if Bill Spencer is around. Fans could watch the tales of Grace and Thomas entwine. According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, when Bill was transferring the funds, was Grace talking to Thomas on the phone? Thomas hasn't been seen in a while. We did witness Grace calling Paris on the phone, but instead of speaking to her kid, it seemed like she was leaving a message. Perhaps, therefore, Reese's debtors have already acted? Is it possible that they abducted Paris and Grace is simply unaware of it? As Luna plots the next move, Will loses his mind. Will Spencer will lose his mind as Luna Nozawa plans her next move. According to The Bold and the Beautiful, there will be some interesting things happening in Wednesday's action-packed show because Sheila Sharp will also conduct an urgent search. To begin with, Sheila could know where Luna is, but Lee Finnegan will still be furious over her abduction. It might not be long before Luna searches for her missing grandchild during Will's promotion celebration, as Sheila provided her with information on the event. In fact, Luna has been surreptitiously giving Will extra alcoholic beverages at Il Giardino. Will is getting more inebriated by the minute and on the verge of losing control because he was unaware that he was drinking from the 180 proof bottle rather than the vodka he ordered in his soda. According to B&B spoilers, Will act more irrationally as the evening wears on, and Electra Forrester may notice and advise him to cut back on his alcohol intake. Naturally, Will can claim that he's just enjoying himself and continue to tossing them back. Deacon Sharp will determine it's time for a little intervention at some point in the next episodes. We'll see whether that creates a commotion, but it sounds like Deacon will cut Will off. Sheila, on the other hand, is the only person who can identify Luna in disguise. Sheila might not see her right away, though, as Luna will have an opportunity to carry out the remainder of her cunning scheme first. Luna clearly wants to get passionate with Will, because she has implied that this is his lucky night. Luna might take advantage of Will's inebriated actions to strain his bond with Electra, and make him search for another veiled beauty to meet up with while intoxicated. That might be Electra's signal to put on a mask and start working with Will right now. However, if Will is so inebriated that he is unable to distinguish between masked Electra and masked Luna, this could be a case of mistaken identification. Either way, it appears like Will do the deed with Luna before the night's up, so don't miss all the confused drama that'll bring. The bold and the beautiful spoilers predict Luna's about to make a major mess and cause some unpleasant news for Will's love life. Luna maliciously observes as her plan comes to fruition. There will be dramatic turns in the future. Your beloved characters are experiencing the severe impact from the decisions that have been made in the past. Don't miss anything on Paramount or CBS. Despite only being together for a few months, Electra and Will's relationship has already seen many highs and lows. The drama bonded them rather than drove them apart, and now Electra wants to intensify their relationship. Will's admission that he's ready to marks a significant breakthrough for the young couple. Katie is ecstatic about Will's recent promotion at the same time. She asked Deacon if she could throw a party for her son at Il Giardino, because she wanted to rejoice. Sheila overheard everything Katie and Deacon said, so their plans were anything but secret. Lee, meantime, astounded everyone by giving the impression that Luna had not recovered from surgery. Lee actually kept Luna alive in secret, because he wanted to offer her another opportunity at life. Sheila quickly realized the truth and forced Lee to come clean about her actions. Both grandmothers are now aware of Luna's secret, which they are currently protecting from the rest of Los Angeles. Luna slipped into Will's party after giving her grandmothers the slip. She started things off by pitting Will against Electra in an attempt to ruin their love. Luna's terrifying obsession is alive and well, and Bill and Liam share an emotional moment. Ivy and Electra celebrate Luna's death at Forrester at that same moment. She will never again be able to harm anyone. Ivy's exclamations regarding Liam's survival provide us a clue as to the direction of her story. Like Luna leaving their lives, Electra concurs that it was a miracle. Sheila tells Luna in Lee's house that, like her father years ago, her grandmother Lee never gave up on her and saved her. Sheila is urged by Lee to explain her presence to their granddaughter. Sheila tells Luna what happened at the beach house because, as it turns out, she doesn't remember anything. After learning that she shot her grandmother, Luna becomes furious. Sheila laughs it off, puts her foot up on the bed, and declares that she is no longer able to wear flip-flops, but everything else is fine. Katie and will discuss Brooke's boat tragedy and Grace Buckingham's use of an unusual technique to save Liam's life in the design office. The topic of Will's relationship comes up. He exudes his enthusiasm for her. They get along, but Katie believes she already knows what he's going to say. He tells Katie, "I want her so much." Thus the answer is yes. Electra informs Ivy in the main office that there are no problems between them because Will makes her feel so cherished. Really not, she shrugs. At last, she acknowledges that Will is a bit more adept than she is in the bedroom. They discuss her trust difficulties following the Remy fiasco. Ivy encourages her to take as much time as she requires. Electra is aware that many girls would stop at nothing to be with him. One of them was Luna. Ivy tells her that she gets to set the rules, even though she wants to let her guard down with Will. Electra wants him, but she must be fully prepared. That time hasn't arrived yet. However, it will. Bill rants about the devastation Grace caused Liam while he is at his house. According to Liam, everyone wants to protect their children. But Grace took it to extremes, Hope continues. Liam tells Bill that she has already gone to give herself in, but Bill still wants to call the police. Finn is credited by Liam with spotting the hoax, and Bill phones to confirm. Bill will do all in his power to keep her imprisoned for as long as possible. Liam is simply relieved that the diagnosis was false. Bill goes on a tirade about the Buckinghams defrauding their family repeatedly. Liam acknowledges that he is feeling thankful. Bill gets it. They embrace and show their love. Liam and Hope get back together when Bill leaves the room to discuss his mixed feelings. He is amazed that he shot someone, even though he didn't intend to, because Steffi, Kelly's mother, was carrying a pistol. Hope tells him that they no longer have to worry about Luna due of his bravery, which has turned into the week's central subject. Sheila assures Luna at Lee's house that she will always have her grandmothers to rely on throughout eternity. She will do every effort to fulfill all of her aspirations. Sheila is prompted by Lee to let Luna to sleep. They move away after Sheila gives her a kiss. Luna considers kissing Will as they talk about her prescription drugs, recalling Sheila's vow to fulfill her ambitions.